YouTube, RJ from Revel Fitness, making another random video, looking like a soggy dog because I just got out of the shower after a nice workout. Exercise is good for you. Um, Pressing topic, it's been on my mind. On this channel, I've parodied and poked fun at the whole Sigma male strongman archetype grift that, disgusting people like Andrew Tate propagate bars in order to sell shitty little monthly subscriptions that are, well, they'd be overpriced at any price. My mom just sent me a text. I'm going to answer that in a second. Yeah, I think it's funny that there are people, I don't see how, but there are some people that apparently can't tell that it's satirical. That I'm not going to judge. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe some people, satire, English isn't their first language. That's cool. But for some other people, I would just simply like to hopefully guide misguided people into the right direction. As I said in the beginning of this recording, it is a grift. It is parasitic people, men specifically. This is a male problem, preying on usually young men, but not always young, which is a sad thing because as you get older, you should become wiser, theoretically. But young, lonely men who don't know what the fuck they're doing with their life, who don't know where they want to go, which is basically me right now. That's me. I'm that. But I'm lucky enough that I have people that love me and care about me to where I don't fall through the cracks and fall for grifts like that. Unfortunately, some people don't have anybody. So for those people that have literally fucking no one, and you're just kind of doing whatever, and you're living in your grandma's basement because, your life sucks, and believe me, I'm not judging, I would simply like to say that you are better than that. Unless you're like a completely disgusting person, unless you like doing grape things to young people, if you know what I'm kind of trying to get at, because I don't believe you're allowed to say that explicitly on YouTube, but unless you're something like that, your life does have value and meaning. Subjectively, because there are a lot of cold-hearted people that don't give a fuck about you. And that's kind of one of the problems with society today at large. But to me and other people with similar personalities, I would suppose, your life does hold value. I don't look at the stranger sitting across from me on the bus and think, oh, look at that piece of shit. If he got hit upside the head with a fucking baseball bat, I wouldn't care. Like, no, that's not me. Me personally, I would be quite disturbed. I might even shed a little tear for you if I don't try to help you, which I would hope I would, but the bystander effect is powerful. But if you don't have anybody in the world that gives a fuck about you, or at least you think you don't, I would challenge you to look inside of yourself, look internally, and ask yourself, why are you still going on? Because if you're on this whole black pill ting, this whole, I have a negative canthral tilt, it's so over for me, I'm never going to get women thing, then why are you still here? Because if your life truly held no value to you, if you truly didn't care about yourself, surely you would have committed self-delete. The fact that you're still here tells me that you want to live. I think people that do commit self-delete, the vast majority of them want to live, and they should live because their life does have value and meaning. It means something to me, and it means something to people that care about them. You want to live, obviously, but you don't have a well-defined reason right now. What you need to do is stop devoting your time and energy towards grifters that just want to take your money, and devote that time and energy towards meaningful activities, something that you love, something that you enjoy. If you have literally nobody in your life that you think truly loves you, that should be one of the things you should be seeking. You should be seeking love, whether it be romantic or a close-knit friend group. Hell, there are people that don't have any blood like relation to you, but they will be like more than family to you. I know that for me, I love my family, but I also love my friends. And I'm very fortunate and lucky to have great family and friends. But I've been there. I've been the guy that's 18 years old, drop out of high school because you're fucking depressed, and you start gaining weight, and you start looking like shit, and you feel bad about yourself, and you don't know what the fuck you want to do. And you just have this constant anxiety, this existential dread of, I don't know where I'm going in life, and I feel like I'm going to waste my life, and by the time I get old, I'm going to look back and be fucking terrified because I didn't do anything. I've been there, and I still feel that way sometimes because I'm stuck in a shitty job right now. But my life has gotten better. That's due to a few things. One, I had great people around me. I chose my friends wisely. My family supported me. And I was able to take some chances and get semi-better jobs. I still don't love my job, but it pays the bills, okay? And two, although things get rocky at times, I am in a romantic relationship, and that has made my life a lot better. And three, I have more defined goals for what I want to do with my life. You know, I have young nephews that I love and adore, and I have hobbies. You know, bodybuilding was a huge part of my life at one point. I fell off hard on that, and I actually kind of got fat again, low key. But I've been working on it. I've lost 20 pounds. I've been keeping it off, and I'm trying to get lower because I don't want to be 250 plus again because I just look like shit and feel like shit at that body weight. But it used to be bodybuilding. For me now, it's more so boxing. I'm switching over to a new boxing gym, and I'll probably be uploading footage of me training there. I want to compete at the amateur level and maybe even the pros if I'm any fucking good at all. If I'm not, I might do it anyway and get knocked out. Who knows? But I know that what I want to do with my life, I want to enjoy my time with my friends and family. I want to create memories. I want to box and hopefully train people someday. I would love to train kids and show them how to protect themselves and give them a discipline, a martial art, something that brings value to their lives, that teaches them important lessons. And I'm hoping to impart those lessons upon my nephews as well, you know, especially if, you know, when they get older and some kid starts fucking with them at school, they can hit them with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But my life has gotten so much better since I've had hobbies and purpose, things to work towards. If you are a young man and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you don't know what you want to do, where you're going, and you don't have anybody that loves you, you need to start. Step one, get a hobby. Step two, try to get a better job. You know, there's good jobs out there that don't require a degree. You can become a welder, a plumber, welder, trucker. You can be all three things. You can do whatever. There's a lot of things you can do to make good money, and you might not hate it. You might even like it. And once you get that better job and you get those hobbies, all of a sudden you find that, hey, my personality is developing more. I'm gaining new experiences, and I'm able to relate and talk to people on a deeper level. So you kind of get that riz a little bit. And once you get that riz, not like an autistic riz, like the joke video I made the other day, but like genuine, you know, women start to like you. Because if you get a hobby and you get a good job and you're exercising, all of a sudden your face starts to look better. My face has certainly looked better. I don't like how my face looks at higher body fat. But anyway, say you get a girlfriend. Okay, well, now look at your life. You have a girlfriend. You have a job that pays the bills at least, and you have shit to occupy your time. The worst thing you can do is have nothing to fucking do all day. That is when you die. Your soul dies. If you can do those three things, work towards them. Even if you don't really achieve all of those three things and you die as like an old dude, but you never had any bitches. Okay, well, at least you had a mostly fulfilling life. You know, you probably made friends. You probably, hell, if you didn't have a girlfriend, you probably saved a ton of money. You know, maybe you had some fun experiences with that. You don't have to be perfect and you don't have to achieve everything to be happy. But that's just my message for today. Don't fall for the alpha sigma male grifter bullshit. Don't lay flat, as they say in China. Find shit to do and do it. Ah.